So at Canyon Creek Services, we offer free and confidential support for victims of domestic violence and sexual assault via our 24/7 emergency hotline or with our advocates that are assigned to anyone that comes through our services or requests help.
So obviously we do have our emergency shelter, but each client is assigned an advocate, and what we do is we help them process with whatever they need, if they need resources. So like if they need help finding a job or building a resume, like we'll do stuff like that. We also help file protective orders with the courts and stalking injunctions if needed. And if they have any other needs, then we will do our best to try to provide those resources and referrals.
Canyon Creek Services Shelter is an emergency shelter for those who are fleeing domestic violence, rape, and sexual assault. It's a 24/7 shelter that's fully staffed at all times. We work very hard to maintain a clean facility that is well stocked with food and all the necessities that one would need. We have several clients that come in at times where they're wearing just nothing but the clothes on their backs, and they're hungry and tired and they're scared. So what we do is we embrace them and let them know that they're safe, and we have them covered. We have a nice, clean, warm bed for them, great food, and resources to help them start over with what they need.
Working at the shelter is a very rewarding as well as eye-opening experience. This is one of the hardest times in their lives that they're going through, and a lot of the times just the small things that I do to help them out around the shelter, like cleaning, keeping it safe and sanitary for everyone, as well as like doing the shopping for groceries, and even just being an open ear for them to talk to, make all the difference for them.
So one of the services that we provide is responding to the hospital after someone has experienced sexual assault. So if a survivor decides to go to the hospital or the emergency room for medical attention, the hospital will call Canyon Creek, and one of our advocates can meet the survivor at the hospital to kind of be someone to answer any questions they have, let them know their rights, and be a confidential person that they can talk to. And it's really, really important to be able to provide that safe space for the survivors. And as an advocate, I see myself as being that person who creates the safe space, who answers their questions and lets them know that they're not alone through this process. And it's just a really great thing that we do, and I think our survivors really appreciate it.
The purpose of the housing division is to get people housed in stable, affordable housing that's safe for them. We often help them, continue to help them mediate between the landlord and them, so any other occurrences that happen, they don't get evicted. They're able to stay there.
We also have advocates on our team that specialize in serving children and teen victims, human trafficking survivors, and Spanish-speaking victims.
You're not alone.
You are important beyond measure.
Choose you. Choose you first.
You deserve to be happy.
You're so brave for stepping up, and you will always be believed by Canyon Creek.
We're here to help anytime, day or night.